welcome back. On our America's Mattress Live Tower cam behind me, you can see some relatively sunny skies, but even some clouds down towards the Grand Mesa. Unfortunately, none of that moisture is going to be reaching us here down on the ground anytime soon. Outside right now, 92 degrees here in Grand Junction. You can see our humidity reflects again. None of that moisture here. 8% right now. We've stayed in some critical fire weather conditions over these past couple of days. We've started to get out of it just slightly here in Mesa County, but down towards our south, still in some conditions here that we'll talk about in a moment. We're going to cool down into those mid 60s again tonight. You can see 71 degrees at 11 p.m. Get now to our low of 64 degrees here by 4 a.m. We're going to, again, getting into those low 90s, bit of a change up. We have seen a little bit of allergens, moderate grass pollens over these past couple of days. Wind gusts are what we have been tracking here. You can see behind me here, 23 miles per hour here in Grand Junction, a little bit higher towards our southwest. That's where the more mountainous regions are, 28 miles per hour in Montrose, 23 down in Nucla. Those areas are still under a red flag warning that we here in Mesa County aren't seeing anymore. And that's going to last till tonight at 8 p.m. here if you are in the southwest of Colorado here on the western slope. Now, Mesa County is still under a burn ban until further notice, but that's issued by the county. These red flag warnings are issued by the National Weather Service. Let's look at our overall setup here. You see behind me here, we have this center of low pressure. That's what's kind of helped us cool down a little bit today and on Wednesday. Starting to move out of the area, bringing those showers towards the eastern sides of the slope, but over here towards the west. This high pressure is just going to hang out over these next couple of days. You're going to see some of these lines behind me start to tighten a little bit. That pressure differentials is going to go up. That means we're going to see stronger winds as we head to late this week and into the weekend. So red flag warnings, we're not out of there yet. Let's review what those requirements are. It's those warm temperatures. It's not an explicit requirement, but of course it is typical for those very warm temperatures in 90s, 100 degrees. Behind me here you can see, of course, wind speeds exceeding 24 miles per hour, humidity values below 15%, as well as other contributing factors like the dryness of the plants in the area. Those are set by the National Weather Service. Those wind gusts, again, the biggest factor we've seen over these past couple of days, they are going to start to kick up as we head into late this week. Bit of a break on Wednesday. Overnight, of course, you're still seeing somewhat significant winds, but once we get to Thursday, we're going to get back up into those mid-20s here. That is going to be a really big factor as we head into these next couple of days here. Now, let's look at our future cast here. Let's time up those temperatures, because again, Wednesday, it's not going to be as bad. You can see overnight, you're going to get into those mid-60s, into the early morning, mid-90s, 94 degrees is going to be our high for that day. Bit of a break. The winds aren't going to be as strong. Wednesday will be kind of more of a normal day for this time of year, although we're still running around 10 degrees above average, so still not comfortable even for our standards here in the middle of June. Once again, overnight and back into Thursday, that's when you're going to see those really incredible temperatures return. Back to the triple digits. You can see behind me, Grand Junction, 101 degrees here at 4 p.m. on Thursday. 96 in Balamut Mesa, 100 in Delta, 96 in Montrose. In combination with those winds kicking up later this week, I do expect us to return to those fire weather conditions. Our summer solstice is 3 days away. That's on Friday. The main reason you're going to be watching out for that day isn't just because it's a long day, but it's because we're going to continue to see those triple digits here at Grand Junction. 100 degrees is going to be our high for that day. Cool down a little bit as we get into early next week, Saturday, Sunday, down into those upper 80s in Montrose.